Coming up next, Spartacus, the 1960 epic winner of 4 Academy Awards. It's been restored, but is it worth seeing again?
Spartacus. You are he, aren't you? Gladiator, I'm Marcus Licinius Crassus. You must answer when I speak to you.
It's Laurence Olivier as an evil Roman tyrant confronting Kirk Douglas, the leader of a slave revolt, in a scene from Spartacus from 1960. And along with Lawrence of Arabia, Spartacus is considered a thinking man's epic film, the story of a Roman slave played by Douglas who wants freedom for his brothers in bondage. This film had been chopped by censors before its original release. Some of its original negatives were destroyed, but now it has been lovingly restored to its original length by the same experts who saved Lawrence of Arabia. And when I first saw this movie at age 14, I liked the battle scenes more than the love story. Seeing it now as a 45-year-old, just the opposite reaction, preferring the genuinely romantic scenes between Kirk Douglas and Gene Simmons as the slave who loves him.
Why don't you kiss me? This is the first time I was ever going to have a baby.
Composer Alex North has contributed a sweet melody for their love affair.
I won't break.
Also most entertaining, Peter Ustinov, an Oscar winner for his supporting performance as the droll, conniving slave dealer who buys Spartacus.
11 miles through this disastrous heat. And the cost of hiring an escort, ruinous.
The battle scenes as Spartacus leaves the slaves against the Roman army are justifiably famous. Director Stanley Kubrick, then just 31 years old, displaying here an eye for spectacle. One controversial scene that was cut from the original release of the movie and is now restored is the infamous oysters and snails scene with the bisexual Roman nobleman Crassus, Laurence Olivier, inquiring about the sexual preferences of a slave played by Tony Curtis. Because Olivier is dead, Anthony Hopkins from Silence of the Lambs dubbed Olivier's voice in this scene.
Do you eat oysters?
When I have them, master.
Do you eat snails?
No, master.
Do you consider the eating of oysters to be moral and the eating of snails to be immoral?
No, master.
Of course not. It is all a matter of taste, isn't it?
Yes, master.
Spartacus does hold up upon second viewing, and in comparison with today's movies, with scenes like that, it seems so much more adult, with mature actors playing fully grown men and women with wit and passion and ideas and sometimes even a world-weary attitude toward life. Today, it seems we're watching mostly boys and girls, and I do recommend strongly seeing Spartacus again. Didn't it impress you?
I liked it. I think it's a good epic, but not a great epic. It's not up there with Lawrence of Arabia.
No, I don't
I'll tell you
think
what,
so.
I like Olivier, I like Kirk Douglas, I like Charles Lawton, and I really enjoyed Peter Ustinov, who steals the movie just as he did 30 years ago. Every one of his scenes is a little jewel. The thing that I really liked, I think admired the most about this movie that you wouldn't find today is it doesn't end in total victory for Spartacus. It ends with the victory of his idea that slavery is wrong, and that's a bittersweet ending, and it's all the audience is going to get.
This is your son. He is free, Spartacus. Free. He's free. He's free.
instead of the triumphant hero in a very simple-minded victory.
I think there's another thing with the age. It seems, I'd have to go back and check it, but the age of the players and the way they carried themselves seems to be so much more adult than today. Today it would be cast with young, young, vigorous Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, battle of death and that sort of thing. And it would seem more of a kid show than an adult show.
Please die, die. Please die, my love. Oh, God, why don't you die?